Is this your first time riding a car with a guy without arms?
This is the first time exclusively being driven by feet.
Chuck! What's up, buddy?
How's it going? Pick up for Chuck.
A pickup for
Pick
Chuck?
up for Chuck. Is that you? Can I hop in?
Yeah, do you need a hand or two?
I need 2 hands.
2.
Yeah,
okay, here, let me help you with that.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, hustle, 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 hustle. So we got places to be.
My name is Matt Stutzman, 3-time Paralympian. I live in Iowa, shoot archery. But today is not about me. Today is about Chuck Aoki,
Hello,
who
everyone.
is also a 3-time Paralympian, and his sport is wheelchair rugby.
Pin perfect and Aoki arriving flying onto the ball.
Before the Paralympics and all that kind of stuff, like what's your story?
My story starts not far from here, actually. Up the road, up I-35 in Minneapolis, where I was born and raised. I grew up with a disability, using my wheelchair since I was about 10 years old. But then I saw a documentary about wheelchair rugby. And as a 16-year-old boy, I was like, well, hell yeah, let's play that sport. So I showed up to a practice in Minnesota. I got promptly destroyed. I loved it. That was amazing. I had so much fun. You get this a little bit growing up disabled, you kind of can have a bubble put around you sometimes. But this was the first sport where I truly was alive.
Where's Chuck and Team USA at the moment?
USA is still ranked #1 in the world.
Yes,
actually.
let's go. How's it feel to be #1 in the world?
It feels good, but it's gonna feel a lot better with the gold medal in Paris. So we got some work to do still. Yeah, but I have a question for you though, Matt. Technology is changing so much these days, right? We got all this new tech, stuff like that. And again, a really popular, trendy thing is like hands-free features. And do you feel like it just, I don't know, like you were there first, like, and people were just kind of stealing your idea? Every time I hear hands-free, I was like, Matt was doing hands-free like a decade ago.
I mean,
and no one was paying attention to it, you know?
I didn't have no stock in it when it went public, so
you sold early, huh?
Yeah, I sold early. I'm not making
man.
I'm not making all the money. I was the guy with the idea behind it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I was saying. You're kind of the creator of it.
Obviously, you face some issues in learning what you're supposed to do. Now, for me, like, I got calluses and blisters on my feet or whatever from shooting a bow. What was like one of the main hurdles or things you kind of had to figure it out? Because I noticed your hands are used like not only for catching the ball, but then you gotta push the wheelchair. Like,
You know, I think equipment is such an interesting part of Paralympic sport because it's so unique to what we do. Really, what's been so cool lately is that Bridgestone has actually come along with these sort of like personalized hand shields, we almost call them, right? They like fit to my hands because I have pretty unique looking hands.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
Fingers.
we have arrived.
Oh my gosh.
We are pulling in at the facility. Do you want me to get the stuff out of the trunk for you?
Would you mind?
Thank you. So I remember seeing this chair from like way up top in the stands.
It's like a little tank. It's built for combat.
Wow.
I don't know if it'll work on your foot just yet. What do you think?
Like my toe, I could probably put my toe right through there. Just the feeling of it though, I like that.
That's the thing, is it takes you that extra next little level.
Those look phenomenal. Tell me a little bit more.
So this is some of the coolest, like, really the best way to put it is some of the most innovative tech that we've got in wheelchair rugby today. And so what Bridgestone has done is they've created these hand mounts that basically just lay right over, and provide that extra grip, the extra sort of performance against like wetness and variable conditions. Super incredible.
Okay, so as you know, I like competitions.
Yep.
And I know you're competitive. Whoever wins has to sign the other person's shirt. Focus. All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh God, I'm getting nervous. Why am I so nervous?
Don't be nervous, you're world champion. Oh, what was it?
What's our time?
Was that like 6 seconds?
9.1.
9.1 seconds.
I think you might be able to beat
my
that.
goodness.
I panicked a little.
Okay, it's about to get real.
Yeah.
So I'm really.
Shoes are coming off, people. The
Shoes
sock is
are
coming
off. All right, I'm gonna start sitting down.
That's fine. That's
okay.
fair. I started sitting.
I gotta bring this.
You're gonna have really good torque from this way.
Yeah, I gotta bring this in. Then I gotta push.
This is good.
Nope, I missed
no,
it
you missed
again.
it.
This is a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, well,
I usually don't do it with my feet.
Yeah. I'm still gonna get it.
Here you are. Oh, I think you have it. There it is. I think you got it. I think it's in. Look at that.
Done.
Look at that.
26.1.
26.1.
Let's go.
Hey, well done.
I'm really flexing the muscles at the moment.
I'm gonna write Go USA on there. Is that okay?
I just have one more question, all right? So what is it for you as far as like the road to Paris? Yeah.
Well, we got a few more training camps with the team, kind of fine-tuning those last little bits, getting that 1% better, and then at some point saying, all right, we've worked as hard as we can do. It's time to get on that plane and go, just hopefully bring home a gold medal for Team USA.
You're gonna have fun doing it?
It's always fun. This whole process is fun. Getting to be part of Team USA and Team Bridgestone, it's such a privilege, and yeah, I can't wait.
How do you get better from here? Like, what's gonna elevate you, I guess, to the next level?
I think there's two aspects I look at in terms of always striving for greatness, right? Technology and training, what are these little things I can do? What are these little edges, like I said, better tech from Bridgestone. But I think the second thing, and this actually in some ways doesn't have much to do with my career right now, but it's important for the sport. And it's like, what really matters is what is gonna come after you. I think a lot about how can we really improve this sport and all Paralympic sports, really, across the board. Because that's what really matters to me is what is the legacy we're gonna leave behind as Paralympic athletes?
All right, Chuck, listen. Yes. We are almost to where I'm dropping you off. Yeah. So I wanna say thanks again for coming along on this journey. Thanks for swinging by good old Iowa.
It's been, I can't wait to come back.
I got to learn a lot about what really matters to you.
Yes.
and the pride that you have and everything that you're doing. Anyway, I'm hoping that at the end of all this, we can kind of get together and clean some medals together. And good luck on your road to Paris.
You too, my friend.
I appreciate it a lot.
Thank you for having me.
Yep, thanks for coming along for the ride.